Alright everyone, I think it's about that time to review high grade 1 to 144 scale Trans Am Riser. Look at this guy, it's just a wonderful display piece. I was going to originally start this review differently, or do this review differently, but there's no other way for me to express how I'm in love with this kit than how I'm going to do it in this two-parter review. I'm nearly at a loss for words for this thing. One reason is because I've already talked about him, and the other reason is because I'm just absolutely amazed. This thing is just stunning. Look at the gloss, how the sun hits everything. The clear parts shine. The high gloss is just glares with magnificence. Oh my goodness. The power of the Trans Am Riser into this one kit, it just really shows. It's very fitting. Now, I don't have any other Trans Am kits to kind of compare the Trans Am colors to this. Like, I don't know if it's any different. I don't know if it's any shinier or whatever, but this is just simply stunning. It's just amazing. It was already the Double O Gundam itself and the O Riser, the Double O Riser. Normally, it was already just a stunning kit, but then this Trans Am Riser kit, it just adds more. It adds a lot more to it. More accessories, more glory, more everything. It's just awesome. One last look at it before I actually get to the review. Yeah, this is gonna be a two-parter review, so I'm gonna cover everything. I'm not gonna skip anything. I'm gonna cover everything. But yeah, just look at this. I could fit all of the accessories on him right now, but this was the best way I could show him. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the review now. Alright, so for this part, I'm going to talk about the added details I did and uh, articulation, I guess. As I did with the Garazo, I'm going to keep him on the stand, just so you guys can just get the idea of how magnificent it is. Anyway, so for the stuff I added onto him, I definitely did a lot more work on the Trans Am Riser compared to the original Double O Gundam that I had earlier, or have. Definitely, I love the light piping. Like, if you can catch it, there it is, there it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, so nice. Angry Gundam look right there. Look at that. Anyway, also the V fins, no stickers except for the Trans Am stickers, so no stickers added. Um, the V fin I did with two Tamiya brand acrylic paints, orange and chrome silver. I mixed them up with a ratio of 50-50. Um, Mixed them up, and I got this nice metallic orange. I don't know what it is, but it's very comparable to the molded metallic orange that you get with the kit, like here in the vents and in his collar. Very, very nice. I loved how I did that. So if you guys want to go ahead and paint the V-fin, make sure you get some kind of silver and orange, mix them up together, and you'll get that. And then it's all just a matter of applying it on there. Let's see what else. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I didn't paint any of the clear parts, like in the forehead jewel right there. I kind of like how the sun just hits it. I did put the sticker in the back, which you can kind of see. But yeah, I kind of like how the sun just hits it and it glares just like that, just like in Trans Am. Also, another major player in this project was gunmetal paint, also from Tamiya, and it's also an acrylic. As you can see, you kind of can't tell where I did it. Right here on the chest in the center, that's molded plastic, but on the bottom here, like right on the bottom, in between this part and the red part, that's hand painted gunmetal. Like I don't know if you can tell the difference. Let's try underneath the GN drive. Like right there, would you be able to tell that that was hand painted and or molded or not? I don't know. You tell me, but I think it's really nice. Now let's bring it down to the legs so you can see a little bit better. See right there? No stickers. It's hand painted. The ankles, the feet, all hand painted. It just all falls in all well, especially when the light hits the high gloss. It just falls in together. The gunmetal, everything. Like, look at that. Look at that. So yeah, pretty much the paints I used were the chrome, silver, orange, and gunmetal, all over the kit. Used a little bit of panel lining, gray, very subtle, because I didn't want the panel lines to be too deep, as you can see. So it all turned out real nice. If there was anything else, no, I don't think so. I think that covers about all the details I added onto them. Alright, zooming out a little bit so we can talk about the articulation. It's all the same if you have the original kit. The only difference here is obviously more accessories, and it's a different color. Now the one thing about the high gloss and all the other added paint apps is it makes everything more stiffer, more frostier. So it's a bad thing and it's a good thing. It's a bad thing because, you know, things are stiffer and it's going to be hard for you to pose this. You're going to want to take your time when you want to pose it. And then the good thing about it is once again, it's stiff. So if you have it in a fixed pose, not everything is going to flop down. It's all solid. It's an all solid figure. But yeah, let's talk about the articulation now. So the head is nothing's changed. You know, up and down, left and right, side to side, whatever, free moving. It's got a double jointed neck and head. You have a double jointed arm because it has the hinge in the body and then the ball jointed shoulder. Rotate at the bicep, double jointed elbow, and then the double wrist. So pretty free moving. There's also a double torso joint. So one attached to the waist and one attached to the hips. Double ball joint as well. Then the legs, which are pretty amazing. We all knew that, right? Forwards, since there's no front skirt or back skirt really. So forwards, backwards until you hit the beam saber handles if they're still there. In and out of the body very far. Rotate there at the thigh. Nearly, 360 rotation at the thigh. Double jointed knee. And of course the multi-jointed ankles. Side to side. Then of course this little tab will, this little panel will flip open and stuff. So you can get more angles out of it. And that pretty much covers the articulation on the 00 Gundam itself. But then on the GN drive system, you have, let's remove the body so you can get to see a little bit better. You have ball jointed articulation here. You have the swivel joint up here, and of course the GN drive itself can go up and down. But then on the wings themselves, or on the binders at least, this flap will swing. These wings will go in and out. These panels here will go in and out. And that's basically all, but I mean, it does allow for a whole bunch of playability. The wings, the binders, everything. The GN drives, especially thanks to the ability of the GN drives, how they can just hold up and stand up like that. That was always like something amazing to me, and still I'm amazed by it. And then you have the added friction because of the extra paint and stuff, so you know that helps. So let's see, anything else I missed? Oh, of course, the hip joint. I'm gonna have to remove it from the base to show it to you. You guys already know about the hip joint, but it can swing left and right on its own, and kind of, well, the legs are in the way, kind of swing left and right. Now, it was a little bit harder because, once again, the friction of the paint. Also, I found it kind of hard for him to stay on the pegs of the stand because of the frosty paint. So there you're kind of getting to see the goods and the bads of this paint application. But I have nothing but good praise for it. I'm not really going to complain about the paint because it just looks, the overall look of it, it just looks so nice that I really don't care about the stiffness of moving the parts. You're really just going to have to take your time posing it, you know. I mean, there's no rush. He's just going to stand still anyway, right? Once you get him in the pose you want him. Anyway, I think that's it for this part. I'll see you guys in the next one where I talk about his accessories, like these, and then we'll talk about the GN Sword 3, and the shield, and this, everything. So I'm going to cover everything else in the last part. So I'll see you guys there.